Ball inside to Anna Walker, back out to Kaylee Hughes. Hughes. Nice defense by Cleveland on this possession. Walker shot up and no good. Good defense by Emma Flowers. Cleveland's got to score early and often if they want to slay the Giant.
Yeah, Cleveland's got to start fast, or else you better believe Bradley's going to take advantage of it.
Timeout Cleveland, a quick timeout by Coach Williams, a minute and a half into the game. Scored just 3-0, but Coach Williams knows every possession is very crucial. And so Leo scores 3-0 after a quick three by Kaylee Hughes, but a nice possession on the different side of the ball for Cleveland that time around. What does Cleveland need to look to get points offensively in the first quarter? Should they go inside or shoot the three?
I think just looking at height-wise, I think they're going to be more successful shooting the three, but the only senior starter, Emma Flowers, she needs to get points in the paint too. She needs to take that initiative and she needs to get things going inside.
Right, Leo. Inadvertent pass by Dasher, but Williams finds it. It'll be 5 seconds on Carol Williams. As the freshman had nowhere to go. Some undisciplined passing from the Bearettes, but somehow still falls to them. Howard, three with Douglas on her, no good. But again, offensive board, Cleveland's got to get rebounds.
Easy layup right there. Bradley playing tight defense to start off tonight.
As always. Ron Howard with the steal. Howard hits the layup with the left. 7-0. And Cleveland already in a hole. Flowers to Dasher. Dasher. Nice deep from Cambry. Mayo, the point guard for the Bearettes. Williams squares up for a three. One's no good. Douglas gets the offensive rebound, goes up strong, no good. There's a good D by Anna Walker, straight up, didn't even move her feet, hands straight up.
Wide open.
Wide open three for Cambry Mayo, good, and Cleveland not getting back on defense, scores 10-0. Dasher, Williams got to get across half court, it'll be 10 seconds. They do get it across just in time.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you, Cleveland looks a little puzzled right now. But nice two there by Emma Flowers. Cleveland looks a little puzzled right now on both sides of the ball. So they need to find themselves in their style of game. They need to get things going. 10-2 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
Strong two from Walker in the paint, up and good, 12-2. Halfway through the first. Trap defense from Bradley always gives Cleveland fits. A jump ball is called, Cleveland possession. With 3:45 left. Anderson to Flowers. Flowers.
One thing that's really
up a prayer.
One thing that's really standing out to me is just how great Bradley's playing defense right now. I mean, the 2 points that Cleveland has, they've had to really, really fight for them. So that's just a sign that Cleveland needs to play their best game tonight if they want to get a win. So far, they're down by 10.
Foul call on Hughes. Hughes will come out. Hughes and Cameron. Hughes and Mayo will come out of the game. Into the game for the Bearets is Anna Roberts, who forces a quick turnover. Walker gets her hands on it. Up to Roberts. Roberts' layup is good in transition. 14-2 is the score. Coach Williams calls another timeout. 14-2 with 3:03 left. Leo, you said before the game started, Cleveland needs to score fast and score early, and they've done neither of those.
No, they have not. They're not playing great defense. But, I mean, give credit to Bradley's defense. I mean, they're just playing lights out right now so early in the game. They're setting the tone early in this one in order to finish out strong. And the score shows it. Bradley leads 14-2.
Cleveland looking to find something to work for them earlier in this game, as they did lose by 60-something points in the first meeting, if I'm not mistaken. We can only hope it's not 60-something points tonight, but it's looking like it's trending that direction. Already 14-2. Callahan looks like she traveled. Like a foul should have been called on Lombard as well. She mauled Franklin, but no call. She just benches. Not happy by that one. Reed in the corner. Out to Callahan. Callahan could have pulled that three with the mismatch of Walker on her. Good defense from the Bearets on this possession, as always. Langford in the timeout was a mass substitution. Langford goes up and loses it in midair. Turnover. Bradley possession. Bad pass from Anna Walker out of bounds. Looking for Howard, the Kentucky commit. Top 100 in the nation. Pretty sure top 25 in the nation is Ryan Howard, playing for the Bearets. Going to Kentucky, class of 2018. Bad pass from Franklin. Right back to the Bearets. Cleveland's going to take advantage of these Bradley mistakes because they don't come often, but they can't there. Offensive 3-second call on Alexis Barnes. The Bearets turn it over. Cleveland with the ball once again. Down 14-2. Been that way for about 2 minutes of game time. Another bad pass by Franklin, this time off on Alexis Barnes. It'll say Cleveland ball. This team just flares up these high passes that are easy for the Bearets to track down, Leo. They got to get better at that as this game goes along if they want to come back.
Yeah, but I mean, it's tough. Bradley's they're just locking them down badly right now. I mean, you look out on the court, everyone's covered. So far, you could say it's been a pretty perfect game by the Bradley Bearets.
And pass thrown right to Ryan Howard. Howard takes the layup through contact, puts it up in good, 16-2. And that's why she's going to Kentucky.
They're just hustling right now. Bradley is. They're playing great basketball.
Reed in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Reed is a newly recruited commit to
Everett University. Everett University in Virginia.
In Virginia. It's cool. The board by Howard. Throwing baseball pass to Alexis Barnes, pass to Roberts for the layup, fouled. Roberts will shoot 2 at the line. Her first free throw is good. 17-2. And this free throw goes off of Bradley. It'll be Cleveland ball, 17-2. Under a minute left to go in this first quarter. Cleveland, just 2 points in the quarter. Franklin travels, trying to make the extra pass. Another unforced error for Cleveland. Back at the Barrettes, and Ryan Howard can just juice this clock down, get the last shot, because there's no shot clock in high school basketball unless you're playing on ESPN or one of those higher level leagues. But here in Tennessee, Barnes takes it and draws the foul. Plus, shot is good. It's 19-2. The free throw is good to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. And a bad pass from Cleveland. Another turnover. The Barrettes will now get the last shot with 10 seconds left to go in the quarter. 20-2. They have a chance to make this score 23-2.
Well, with 1 quarter down, Drew, I think it's safe to say that Cleveland just didn't come prepared tonight here so far, and they need to pick things up if they want to be even in this as
Shot
they
by
trail
Barnes.
by 18.
Shot by Barnes at the buzzer. No good. Score after 1. Bradley 20, Cleveland 2. Here's a quick word from our sponsors at CHSLive.com.
And welcome back as we're set to start off the second quarter. Drew, Coach Williams just met up with his team. What do you think was just said in that huddle?
Well, I know Coach is disappointed, but he wants his team to keep fighting, as they very well can. It'd be interesting to see if they can claw their way back in. It's obviously an uphill climb in this game. Down 22 as we begin this second quarter.
Shot is off. Rebounded by the Barretts themselves.
It just seems, Leo, that every bad pass Bradley makes comes right back to a player of their own. They're always in the right place at the right time.
It sure does.
They're a very well-coached team. Another 3 by Kaylee Hughes up and good. 23-2 is the score early in this second quarter. Bad pass recovered from Franklin to Reed for 3. No good. Howard with the rebound. Her long arms Baseball pass to Hughes. Hughes. Pass, no good shot, but Hughes gets the rebound to Mayo. Into Barnes. Shot up and good, 25-2. Bradley leads. Reed to Langford. Langford shot. Blocked fire on Howard. Mass substitution for Cleveland. The starters are back in the game. Madison Dasher, Kara Williams, Joy Douglas, Emma Flowers, and Bailey Anderson. Hoping to get some kind of offense. Douglas' shot, no good. Douglas is fouled. She'll have 2 shots, a chance to get some more points. For Cleveland, only 2. She could double that. She hits the first free throw. Roberts back in the game for Cambry. Mayo. (25-4). After 2 free throws from Joy Douglas, Cleveland on a 2-0 run here at the Raider Arena. Hughes, 3 is good. Ball movement from the Bearettes. Looking like the Spurs, 28-4. Again, very well coached team. Coach Reuter always has this team ready to play every game. Obviously, they're the #1 team in the state. Nice play by Howard to get all ball on that strip, but she was out of bounds. She touched the ball. It remained Cleveland possession. Dasher throws up a prayer. It falls to Bailey Anderson. Anderson puts the moves on Hughes, but the moves don't matter unless you convert the shot. Remains 28-4. Roberts draws a foul. She'll shoot 2. Roberts' first free throw way off the mark. But she switches the second free throw. It's a big difference in those 2 shots from the charity stripe. But it's 29-4. Foul is caught on Kaylee Hughes. It'll be her second foul.
Well, so far, half of Cleveland's points have been from free throws. And that phrase itself tells the story of this one.
The other 2 came from a Flowers layup early in the game. Howard gets the steal. Coast to Coast draws the foul on Bailey Anderson. Howard will get 2 shots at the line as Cambry Mayo gets set to check back in the game. Howard hits the 3 with Flowers' hand in her face. She made that look easy, Leo.
And that's why she's headed to Kentucky.
Reach in foul. On Blair. On the floor, so it'll stay Cleveland ball down 32-4. Foul caught on Anna Roberts. 16th foul. The next foul will be in the bonus for the Blue Raiders. Dangerous pass to Williams. Williams takes it herself. Another foul is called on Blair. 2 shots at the line will come for Kara Williams. The comeback starts now, Leo. Her first free throw, the front end of the bonus is good. 32-5.
And it looks like Olivia's ready. She's got something for us. So, Olivia, what you got?
My name is Olivia Calfee, and I'm your sideline reporter for tonight's game. As you can see behind me, we are having a pink out in honor of the Mary Ellen Locher Foundation and in support of one of our coaches, Coach Amy McGowan. But we are very excited for the games ahead, and thank you for tuning in. Also, stay up to date on our Twitter at Blue Raiders Live. But now I'm going to send it back up to Leo and Drew.
All right, and thank you, Olivia.
Score remains 32-5. It'll be Cleveland ball. Dasher will get the ball in bounds. To the Bailey Anderson. Got to generate some points here at the end of this first half to get some momentum to claw back in the game. Anderson pass picked off by Howard. Howard has about 6 steals in the game, a quarter and a half into the game. Blair's 3 way off the mark. She missed it so bad. Kara Williams didn't know how to rebound that basketball, but she does bring it down. Pass. Play getting a little intense out there. Look like Walker. A little bit of a push on Douglas at the end of that play. No call, no harm, no foul.
If intensity is what it's going to take to get Cleveland going, then let it be.
And a great pass from Dasher to Flowers. Flowers can't convert. When you have a step-on run, Howard, you got to finish. Howard gets the rebound and pulls up for 3 on the other end in transition. It's good, 35-5. Howard with the steal. Howard down the lane. Howard fouled by Dasher. She goes to the line for 2. Howard could very well get a triple-double here in this game tonight with steals, rebounds, and points. It should be close to that 10-steal mark already in the first half. Her free throw is good. And a mass substitution save 1 for Cleveland. Langford, Callahan, Reed, and Franklin back in the game. Flowers remains. Free throw is good for Howard once more. 37-5 is the score. Just about halfway through the second quarter. Pass picked off by Anna Walker. A jump ball is called. And it'll be Barrett's possession. Loose ball picked up by Cleveland. Franklin fouled by Ryan Howard. Franklin go to the line. In the bonus, So she'll shoot the front end of the 1-on-1. Franklin hits both free throws, score now 37-7. 5 later points coming on free throws, 2 on a field goal. Mayo off the screen in the corner and no good. Ball off Kaylee Hughes out of bounds. Big Cleveland basketball down 30. Looking to chip away. Blair back in the game. Out goes Mayo. And a tough shot by Langford, rebounded by the Barretts. Howard dished to Walker. Walker's no good. Howard gets the rebound. Hughes. Lombard to Blair looking to feed Anna Walker. They call a foul on Emma Flowers in the paint, getting physical with Walker. Walker will go to the line for the front end of the 1-on-1.
First one by Walker's up. Hits the front rim, rebounded by Emma Flowers. Lady Raiders looking to get some points up on the board.
Flowers to Callahan for the 3. No good. Lombard gets the board to Howard. Howard changes her shot in midair and it goes in. 39-7 is the score. Out of bounds, Bradley ball. In comes Alexis Barnes. Walker will get a breather. You know, Leo, people complain about Reuter keeping in Ryan when they're up big. But Ryan's going to have to do that when she's playing D1 basketball. Going to have to keep her stamina up.
Yeah, they're truly just getting her ready for the next level. And it makes sense. You know, from her standpoint, she needs to be ready when she gets to Kentucky.
Yeah, you're right, Leo. Howard gets fouled inside. She got 2 more free throws at the line. She hits the first. Howard doesn't really have a routine at the free throw line. She catches the ball. She goes one dribble and goes straight up. And it works every time. She hits both free throws. Back to 41-7. Pass to Flowers. Flowers, no good, but she's fouled. She'll have a chance to get two points at the line. Get the score for Cleveland up to 9. They could potentially get into double digits before the first half buzzer sounds, but she misses the first free throw. She misses them both. Lombard with the rebound to Howard to Blair. Look at the last shot. Cleveland will be held to 7 points in the first half. Single digits. They did score 5 points this quarter, all on free throws. Howard. Step back three over two people is up and good at the end of the first half. Bradley, 44. Cleveland Lady Raiders, 7.
Drew, for this first half, there really isn't much to say. The scoreboard says it all. Cleveland can't stop Bradley. They just can't. Howard is making everything. They're locking down Cleveland clearly with only 7 points and 5 of those coming from a free throw. So that's that.
Okay, there's no doubt. We're going to pause to enjoy some halftime entertainment. We're going to view our great, awesome cheerleaders here at Cleveland High School. Enjoy.
Help me welcome your Cleveland High School cheerleaders.
Thanks to our cheerleaders for that little performance for us. We were told earlier today during our run-throughs for CHSLive today that Steve Hartline would be participating in a three-point contest at the halftime of the girls' basketball game. This should be interesting. But we're going to take a break on CHSLive.com.
The winner of the contest has the opportunity to make donations for the Cancer Center, while the loser has the honor and privilege of receiving the pie in the face.
We're going to throw it to a short break here from our sponsors on CHSLive.com.
Back to the community because the bros care. There is a ton of people doing fundraisers, so the bros created a global fundraising phenomenon, Spirit Nights. Spirit Nights happen pretty much like every Tuesday, and they get booked like 22 years in advance. The bros always donate 30% of purchases during Spirit Nights. Yeah, you heard it right! 30%!
Burrito time!
revolutionary new Yamaha R1M and R1, the most MotoGP technology ever in a production superbike.
Has your car been buried under a wave of dirt and grime? Then come to Cleveland's own Surf's Up Car Wash. Our expert cleaning services will make your car shine like new. Visit us at either of our 2 locations, just off 25th Street and now on Dalton Pike. Get the best value wash for the best value price at Surf's Up Car Wash.
You can create your own tour of Italy from Olive Garden's most mouth-watering dishes, starting at $12.99. Choose 3 of 10 classic favorites to enjoy on one plate, like our delicious new shrimp ravioli with lobster alfredo, a filled pasta like irresistible tortellini al forno, and a classic like creamy fettuccine alfredo, plus unlimited salad and freshly baked breadsticks. Because the best tour of Italy is the one you create, only at Olive Garden. We're all family here. Breadstick lovers, your new favorite lunches here. Breadstick sandwiches.
How good is the Yamaha FZ09 and new FZ07? One ride and you'll know. The FZ09 and new FZ07, only from Yamaha.
We're back now, but we'll talk in a second. We're going to send it down to an interview with O'Brien. Okay?
Over.
And all right, Olivia, looks like you're ready with our very own principal, Autumn O'Brien. Olivia, it's all you.
Pink is not my favorite color.
Last shot for tie. Three-way tie. Oh! Three-way tie. We have a three-way tie. They each get 5 balls. 5 balls. Who's up first? Tom Cassidy. You have 5 shots. 3 shots. One for 2. Oh, not one. It's just 3 shots, Mr. Hartman. Just 3. Oh, okay, 0 for 1.
Mary Bird.
0 for 2. Two-way tie so far. Come on, Close, you got this. Okay.
Who is this people? Who is that?
Knock it down. Knock it down. You got this. Knock it down. No pressure. 3-way tie. You each get 1 shot. We have 3 ties. Just one. How many of you would like to see David Turner get a pie to the face? I think that wins.
Okay, well, that's our girl Chloe.
Yeah, round of applause for all the shooters.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see a pie in the face.
We're back here at the Raider Arena. back here at the Raider Arena. Again, the score 44-7 in favor of the Barrettes. As Leo been beginning to speak to fans about this first half. Many have the same opinion. Can't stop Ron Howard. She just can't miss that first half.
Yeah, if something's going to change for Cleveland this second half is they need to stop Ryan Howard.
Because they add more time on the clock because of the halftime shootout. There's now 2.5 minutes left to go in the halftime break. 44-7, not much to say about the first half other than it's just complete and utter domination. You can't really, we usually sit here and think, what can this team do to bounce back and what can Team B do to hold the lead, but it's a 37-point lead at the half. For Cleveland to come back, they pretty much got to hold Bradley to single-digit points and explode offensively if they want to come back and win this game.
Yeah, they do, and as long as Ryan Howard's in the game, it's going to be very difficult to do. All right, and before we get started with the second half, Olivia, it looks like now you're ready with our very own principal, Autumn O'Brien. Olivia, over to you.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with our principal, Miss Autumn O'Brien. So, Miss O'Brien, tonight we obviously are having a pink out. So why did you encourage it, and what does it mean to our community?
Well, we had actually had some community members who approached us about having a pink out tonight. Everyone knows our very own Coach McGowan at the middle school is battling breast cancer. And so we really thought this was a great way to kind of celebrate her. Her family is very big in the community, and her children are Cleveland City Schools students. And so we just wanted to celebrate her tonight. It was a great opportunity to do that. We had two of our radio stations and their personalities here tonight doing a three-point shot contest. And the most exciting part is at halftime of the boys game, Coach Damon Floyd from Bradley Central and Coach Scott Cummings from Cleveland High School football will be facing off Coach McGowan. And if you don't know this, Coach McGowan is a legend three-point shooter. So we think the boys are going down tonight, and that is perfectly fine with us.
Well, that's definitely going to be something to look forward to. And also, as they can see behind us, we have a really big crowd here. So what's the atmosphere like?
Well, you know, it's always going to be a big crowd when we're facing a crosstown rivalry. The thing I love about our facility is that it can hold a crowd this big. You feel safe. It doesn't feel like too claustrophobic, and we expect a really great atmosphere tonight. We're expecting a really awesome national anthem, so I hope CHSLive tunes in for that because it's pretty spectacular, and it's just going to be a great night.
Well, we are so excited. So thank you so much, Miss O'Brien. Now we're going to send it back up to Leo and Drew.
Just 1 minute. Hi, Lily. Lily Bean is homesick, and she's watching this on her laptop, so I hope you feel better, sweetheart. Mwah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miss O'Brien. Now back up to Leo and Drew.
As Dasher gets it to Flowers. Flowers shot no good. Blocked by Walker. Howard gets the rebound. Anderson is down the loose ball. They call a foul on Ryan Howard as she tripped Bailey Anderson. So good hustle by Anderson and not give up on that play.
Drew, I think in order for Cleveland to do something here in the second half, they've got to incorporate everybody. Everybody on the bench, they've all just got to come out and give their very best to just try to make something happen here against Bradley.
46-7 lead now up to 39. Largest lead of the game. Douglas really walked, but lucked out. Howard gets the rebound. No surprise there to Mayo. Mayo to Howard. Howard for three. This one no good. She's off balance. Once Howard sets her feet, she doesn't miss. A block is called on Cambry Mayo going for that loose ball. .9-point game. Dasher fakes out Howard. Fakes the pass, and she's blocked by Ryan Howard out of bounds. She's
all over the court.
Did a nice job getting Howard off her feet, but when Howard got back on her feet, her long arms, it didn't take long for her to get back and block. Dasher out of bounds. Howard could very well have a 10-10, 10-5-5 game here tonight. Something you rarely ever see in the game of basketball, but that's the type of player she is. She's a very all-around player. She's an all-around really good player. Dasher gives it up to Anderson. Anderson. Hughes on skates.
And you know, Drew, Howard is just one of those players that just her presence really affects how Bradley plays. Just her being in the lineup just boosts everybody up. Everybody just plays at a higher level than they normally would. You know, she's that kind of player. She brings that kind of presence to the court. There she goes with the steal.
Another steal for Howard. I don't even know what to say about it right now. Leo Howard off of 1 foot through contact. It's a shot up and good. I mean, she is otherworldly.
Unstoppable.
We've seen her obviously excel in games before, but this is one of the best games I've seen Howard play that I've been in attendance. 49-7. Another steal for Ryan Howard. Howard fakes the assist and hits the layup.
Wow.
You know, Leo, as you said earlier, this is Bradley Sr.'s last game against Cleveland and vice versa. Howard, the senior, going all out to put a exclamation point on her career at Bradley Central against this county teams. Howard forces the jump ball. And it'll stay Cleveland possession. Excuse me, it'll stay Bradley possession. Lombard for a three of her own, no good. On the top of the backboard, out of bounds. It's Cleveland ball down 44. Still with no points scored in the third quarter. Dasher to Carol Williams for three is good. Williams gets the Lady Raiders into double digits with the three. 51-10 is the score. The second field goal of the game, and the first three-point field goal of the game for the Lady Raiders. Howard muscles her way inside on the much smaller Brayley Franklin, puts a shot up and good. It's too easy for Ryan Howard right now. Another steal for Howard. Howard, layup no good. That might be her first miss of the game.
I believe so.
Besides this off-balance shot to begin this half behind the three-point line, Howard has been perfect from the field. Misses the layup, but Lombard gets the offensive rebound. It's fouled on the putback, but you can't hit the first of two free throws.
Joy Douglas gets the board. Carol Williams sprinting down the court, finds Franklin. Over to Flowers. the foul is called.
Foul is on Hannah Lombard. It's on the floor, so Williams will get the ball in bounds. 53-10. Gets the ball to Franklin. Franklin at the top of the key with Blair defending. It's important to note that Howard gets their first breather of the game in this third quarter. So Cleveland can take advantage. Douglas takes it inside. Is fouled on the shot. She'll have 2 shots at the line. It's on the floor as actually, so it'll stay Cleveland ball. Williams again will get it in bounds. Foul is called. On 34, Alexis Barnes. A tech caught on Emma Flowers. Shooting the technical free throw will be the Bearettes. They really called a technical on Emma Flowers, and Mayo will shoot the free throw.
And her free throws up, and it falls through. Second one's up, and that one's good too.
The senior Flowers is obviously frustrated with her play and the Cleveland play tonight. She'll come out of the game with a technical foul. 55-10 is the score, with 4:26 left to go in the third quarter. Mayo out to Roberts. Bradley getting an offense run. Barnes in the paint, up and good, draws the foul. Should go to the line for one more. Alexis Barnes showing up tonight, the sophomore post player. A sign of good things to come. But she misses the and one opportunity. Rebound by Cleveland. Douglas going to pass the ball up, but she's not looking for a pass at all. She shoots the wild shot, no good. That's just a freshman mistake right there, Leo. And Barnes shot, no good. She's fouled. She goes to the line for 2 shots. Williams with the hard foul. A good foul by Williams to force Barnes to convert, to hit these 2 free throws. Smart foul by Kara Williams.
Yeah, Douglas clearly playing with a lot of emotion and frustration right now. Down 47 here in the third.
Barnes' first free throw is good. And Barnes hits the second free throw. It's 59-10, halfway through the third quarter. Williams to Callahan. Callahan to Douglas, and Douglas loses the ball once again. It's Bearette basketball up 49. Blair's mid-range, nothing but net right there. A nice shot, beautifully executed. 61-10. Another steal for the Bearettes. Lombard puts the shoulder in Franklin, and Franklin draws the offensive foul. It's the right call. I mean, she ran her over. So even down 51 points, Bradley Franklin still laying her body out there on the line to draw the charge. Douglas once again loses the basketball. It'll stay Cleveland this time as it goes off a Bearette defender. But Douglas can't corral any pass in this third quarter. Williams pass to Franklin. As Franklin goes back in the backcourt to get that ball, but she retains possession. The trap coming to Franklin. Pass to Douglas. Got to pass this ball, and she doesn't. They call a blocking foul on that. That could have gone either way, but the call will go against Bradley. 2 free throws for Joy Douglas. That was Barnes' 4th foul in the game. And Douglas hits both the free throws.
Well, now at this point in the game, Drew, if I'm Bradley, I'm just playing keep away. They're in the lead by
49 points.
Almost 50, yeah, and at the at this point I just play keep away and try to still shut down Cleveland's offense. Nice layup there by number 22, Joy Douglas. But yeah, I try to contain Cleveland as much as possible.
But Joy Douglas, once again, not passing the ball at all. And Douglas, a freshman, got to pass the ball in these situations. She's got the ball about 6 straight times and hasn't passed the ball. That has to be frustrating for teammates. They're already down 47, but Douglas is going to pass the ball.
Yeah, she does, and Kara Williams did show a little bit of frustration with that. A couple possessions ago, Williams was wide open at the 3. And Joy Douglas opted to not pass the ball to her.
Good D by the Cleveland defender. And straight up, that's a tough matchup to go against Walker. She's very strong and a great player. Walker ends up drawing the contact but misses the first free throw of 2. She misses them both. Raiders get the rebound. Emily Rominger freshly checking into the game. Three from Kara Williams, no good. Douglas gets the board off of Ryan Howard. Ryan gives Douglas a little bit of a laugh as Douglas celebrating. Ryan just carefree up 47. She scored close to 25 points. Joy Douglas kicks that ball. And they'll call it a tackle on Joy Douglas for doing that. So Howard will go to the line for 2 free throws. And just like that, Howard gets the last laugh on that matchup. That's a first for me, Leah. I've never seen that happen before.
No, me neither. But obviously, with the score being 62-14, there will be frustrations. And Joy Douglas shows it right there.
63-14 after the 2 technical free throws. Foul called on the Bearettes on the floor. Cleveland will go to the free throw line. They're in the bonus toward the front end of the 1-and-1. We have some talented freshman standing by with our sideline reporter, Olivia Calfee. It's all yours, Olivia.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Anna Ingram, one of our freshman cheerleaders. So, Anna, what has it been like cheering at your first home Bradley Cleveland basketball game?
I've really loved the experience. I love the atmosphere in the gym. I love seeing the gym so packed out. I love hearing the student section behind us cheering on our Raiders, and I just love it all. It's a great experience that I've been waiting for a long time.
Well, that's so exciting, and thank you so much, Anna. Now I'm going to send it back up to Leo and Drew.
Thank you, Olivia, and thank you, Anna Ingham. Is very happy to have you here at Cleveland High School. Ball off Ryan Howard. Cleveland possession, 63-15. As Coach Reuter putting in his subs, or one sub, and you've seen in the past where Coach Reuter leaves his starters in late in the fourth quarter against Cleveland, even up 60-something points. But this game, looks like he's beginning to put in his backups earlier, which is nice to see. Some nice sportsmanship from Coach Reuter, up 48. Pass tipped out of bounds by Ron Howard. It'll stay Cleveland ball, but Howard all over the court in the game. Amelia Reuter, out goes Ryan Howard for you'd expect the last time tonight. Foul on the Blue Raiders. Barrett's in the bonus, only the third quarter, but there's still 18 fouls on Cleveland and 9 on Bradley, so they'll both very likely be in the double bonus in the fourth quarter. Leo, this game feels like it's lasted forever.
It has, and especially for the Lady Raiders, because they just really haven't been able to get anything going tonight. And it is still the case almost in the end of the third quarter.
Blair hits the first free throw and the second, lead back up to half 100 in the third quarter. Float game, weak on that shot, but Kara Williams gets the rebound. Williams drives in, no good. Hagen Rouse can't get the rebound. Blair just gets it herself. Barnes fakes the jumper, drives in, fouled by Rouse. Barnes goes to the line for 2 shots. Barnes free throw, no good, but she'll get one more.
Bradley leading by 50 points here near the end of the third. 14.3 seconds left. Second one is no good as well.
The Raiders did get more points in the third quarter than they had the first two combined. They got 8 in the third. Loose ball chased down by Lombard, but a clock way to hit all zeros at the end of 3. Bradley Central 65, Cleveland 15. So as we begin this fourth quarter, Leo, Cleveland down 50. What can they do? And not to come back, but to just chop into this lead. You expect the Bearcats to put in their bench players, and CHS also put in their bench players. You have to expect Cleveland. You'll see the future for both teams.
Well, honestly, Drew, I would expect Coach Williams to put in all of his starters back in for this last quarter. I would expect him to look at each and every one of the players and see who's willing to still give it their all, no matter what the scoreboard is. Going into next week, he might want to make some changes. So if I were coach, I'd put in all my starters and see, hey, who's still out there playing, even if we're down 50 points to our crosstown rivals, because Bradley being the crosstown rivals, it hurts a lot more to each of the players out there. So if I'm coach, I put in all the starters, and I see who's still giving their all out there.
Well, right there, it's number 15, Lauren Langford, giving her all. Gets the shot to go in, the foul. Langford's free throw is good. 3 quick points for Cleveland. Anna Walker left all alone in the paint.
And again, those are the little things that have really just killed Cleveland here tonight. The details, they have to pay attention to those, especially with a team like Bradley, and they haven't done so all night.
And that's something you see right there, Leo, as if she would have seen Langford open the corner, you got to swing that pass to her sooner. She had a wide open three, but instead it's a steal for the Barrettes, but a missed three by Amelia Reuter. Is rebounded by Cleveland. Flowers' layup is good in the paint. Reuter three in the corner this time is good. The coach's sophomore daughter hits the three in the corner. That's got to make the coach happy. Even though the game's out of reach, to see your daughter put in that work. But a miss for Cleveland.
So
Missed layup by Blair.
Drew, what we're seeing right now is Bradley has their bench in, still working with the same game plan. Nothing's changed, and it's still resulting the same way.
Yeah, they still have 2 stars in the game, but Walker's a young star. She's a sophomore. She's good at getting her time. But CHS has their next 5 in. They do a mass substitution. Usually that comes in the first quarter. They're in the game looking to see if Williams can have these senior players fight in their last game against Bradley Central. Freebie from Lauren Langford, 70-21 is the score. Blair in the corner for 3, no good. Reed gets the rebound. She's fouled by Hannah Lombard. Caitlin Hollander in the game for the Barrettes. Out goes Anna Walker.
Langford over to Callahan. Callahan just gets it. Over to Flowers, puts up the layup, and it's no good. Ball rolls out of bounds.
Caitlin Grissom checks in the game for Cleveland. Out goes Sydney Callahan. Hannah Lombard out of the game for Bradley Central, and they now have their whole bench in halfway through the fourth quarter. up 50.
Four minutes left here in the fourth.
Mid-range baseline J from Reed, no good. Reuter gets the rebound to Blair. Blair's got to get it across half court for the Barrettes. Reuter does in time. I don't know why Franklin went for that loose ball, but she was standing on the blue and tried to hit it back in without jumping. But Blair out of the game. So now in for Bradley, the players who haven't played all game, as Blair didn't start, but she played most of the game. 3 for the Barrettes, rims out. She gets her own miss. Franklin with the loose ball, draws the foul. She'll have 2 shots. No matter if it's a shooting foul or on the floor, because Bradley has 10+ fouls in the second half. 2.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. As Franklin's at the free throw line. She misses the first. You don't see that too often, see Braley not hit a free throw. But that one goes off the mark. Rouse back in the game along with another Cleveland player. Out goes Emma Flowers and Caitlin Reed. Franklin now out of the game. And the seniors check out for one final time against the Bradley Central Barrettes. I could be wrong, but their one win against the Barrettes in their career came at CMS their freshman year. They could not quite repeat that win, but score 72 to 22 after that shot by the Barrettes. Caitlin Grissom blocked. Rebounded by the Barrettes.
Nothing's just falling for Cleveland here in the latter stages of this one, much like most of the game. It's just been an overall really tough outing for Cleveland.
If the running clock is in effect, 48-point lead for the Barrettes, 1:15, and the clock is continuing to run. Free throw, no good. Clock stops at 1:14, actually.
No end of game.
Second free throw is good. So she converts 1 of 2, 73 to 22. Timeout, Jason Reuter. With 1:12 left. 51-point lead for the Barrettes. Ball stays Cleveland possession after it's tipped out by a Barrett. Blocked out of bounds off the Cleveland player to be Barrett basketball. Under 25 seconds left to go in the game, 73-22. You'd expect any team to dribble this clock out. But Bradley won't. Not really a surprise.
Still fighting for points, I see.
Seeing Bradley still try to score up 50 points. But a loose ball, jump ball, and that will, clock stops with 4 seconds left to go. Excuse me, the clock will not continue to run. Now it will, that will do it at the Raider Arena. The final score, Bradley Central 73, Cleveland 22. Leah?
What we saw tonight was just a complete dominance by Bradley. There's really no other way to put it on defense, on offense. It was just too much for the Lady Raiders to handle. It really was.
But we prepared for the second game of the night. It feels like we just played 6 games in one, but the number 4 ranked team in the state of Tennessee, Cleveland High School Blue Raiders, coming off a loss to Virginia team with Mac McClung, Georgetown commit, Gate City, and whatnot. But Cleveland preparing to take on Bradley Central, whom they beat by 25-plus points.
Here are the accomplishments from this past season. Regular season champions, district tournament champions, region tournament champions, sub-state champions, and finished sixth in the state.
But we're taking the time to recognize our talented volleyball team here at Cleveland High School, a very decorated club.
Sydney Brock, Madeline Dasher, Nicole Glasser, Lydia Martin, Anna Renshaw, and the seniors, Kennedy Young, Sophia Epcot, Anna Longwood, and Emma Flowers. Now fans look to the southwest corner of the arena, where the Lady Raiders banner is being unveiled for the first time.
We're very proud of our Lady Raider volleyball team. Here at Cleveland High School.
Very successful group, Drew, and we can only hope to see it continue next year.
As the lights go off, this is a tradition we've seen for many years, going back to the Dome days where they turn the lights off. It gets you fired up. But here at the Raider Arena, they walk down the student section bleachers, and they'll do that once more. The number 4th ranked team in the state, the Cleveland High School Blue Raiders, led by Coach Jason McCowan and seniors Malik Bradford, Romeo Weichel, Paco Patterson, Deontay Davis, and Josh Black. So, Leo, the last time these two teams met, Cleveland trailed the entire first half until a 3-point shot by Paco Patterson turned the lead to 2 points under a minute left to go in the first half. A free throw and then a layup in transition by Isaiah Johnson got Cleveland the lead as time expired, and they never looked back. They won by 25 in that matchup, but this matchup, you'd of course like to see Cleveland get the lead at the beginning and don't look back, but even against Walker Valley here a few weeks ago, Cleveland got off to a slow start. What can they do? To get started faster and score earlier, as they're a high-powered offense, but they just can't seem to get going early in these games.
Yeah, you know, I think it's going to be tough tonight for Cleveland. I know their offense is just lights out, but one key player looks to be missing tonight, Isaiah Johnson.
He's been sick, so he could be out tonight. I'm not sure what the final word was, but he was sick last week. He missed the game missed the Tyner game last week. He played against Gate City, but Leo, hearing from our great friend Nick Hobbs, Isaiah Johnson had to get his own separate water bottle aside from the team because of how sick he was with the flu. If he's out tonight, that could be very vital and crucial for Cleveland. We'll see if he comes out. Now it does look like Darius Howard is out sick as he's on the bench in jeans. Nick Hobbs also informed me that Howard missed practice yesterday. He is out sick, but he is at least in attendance. Not sure if Isaiah Johnson made the trip, but again, he's the sixth man for this team. That could be a big loss.
Yeah, because as we saw against Walker Valley, as soon as Isaiah Johnson came in, it kind of lit a fire for these Cleveland Blue Raiders, and that's what started them actually getting going against Walker Valley right before the second half.
Yeah, we just got word from Nick Hobbs that Isaiah Johnson is out tonight. He didn't even make the trip, it looks like, but he is for sure out, as is Darius Howard. 2 losses for Cleveland that could prove to be very crucial as they're both great defenders, the junior Howard and the junior Johnson. We'll see how that unfolds. We'll see who gets more playing time. Will it be Josh Black, Grant Hurst? You could see get more playing time. Paco Patterson could see more time other than the end of the first and second half. But Leo, on Saturday night when Cleveland traveled, to play that talented Gate City team with Mac McClung, a Georgetown commit. They were up 17 in the first half against Gate City, ended up losing by 10. So in that game, they started out quick and hot because they were playing in front of a huge crowd, the biggest crowd they played in yet this season. They were amped up with their intensity and energy. It'll be interesting to see if they can do that again tonight. It's not as big of a crowd, obviously, but if Cleveland can have that same energy and intensity, they can beat a lot of good teams, including this Bradley team.
came and changed the food game forever. Now they want to give it back to the community because the bros care. There is a ton of people doing fundraisers, so the bros created a global fundraising phenomenon, Spirit Nights. Spirit Nights happen pretty much like every Tuesday, and they get booked like 22 years in advance. The bros always donate 30% of purchases during Spirit Nights. Yeah, you heard it right! 30%!
Burrito time!
Is the Yamaha FZ09 and new FZ07? One ride and you'll know. The FZ09 and new FZ07, only from Yamaha.
Welcome back, everyone, and after such a hard-fought match by our Lady Raiders, it's now time to move on to matchup number 2 of the night between the boys basketball teams, the Bradley Bears against the Cleveland Raiders. And Drew, Cleveland has a very potent offense, as we all know. They are fast, they're athletic, and they can do just about everything on the court. Now, what is Bradley going to need to do in order to win tonight?
Well, Leland, their first matchup this season, they couldn't hit their free throws to save their life. If they can hit their free throws, they can keep it close enough as if to where they can shock some fans.
Yeah, and obviously free throws are very vital, especially if they want to keep it close with such a high-powered offense like Cleveland. They have to make those free throws.
Yeah, it's true.
And all right, now let's get started with tonight's matchup, the Bradley Bears against the Cleveland Raiders.
Game. Preparing, the clock hits zeros. We're prepared. The crosstown rivalry matchup. Aaron Hayes will once again perform the national anthem. Right now.
The national anthem will be played tonight by Mr. Aaron Hayes.
What a great national anthem performed by Aaron Hayes. We thank you, Aaron. Now for the starters for the Bradley Bears, Sailor Clark, the sophomore. Limerick Tucker, the senior, committed to UTC for football, plays receiver. He'll play with Copeland. his former QB, Tyler Ferguson, gets to start. Jared Elrod and Mason Rothwell. Rothwell had a big game against Cleveland. He kept the Bears in it for that first half. Now for Cleveland.
Starting at guard, senior number 1, Romeo.
And here we go, senior number 1, starting at guard, Romeo Weichel, one of the leaders of the team. And the second leader, number 4, Malik Bradford, also gets the start tonight. Dynamic duo. The young sophomore, Jacoby Wood, number 10, gets the start here tonight as well. The sharpshooter, Deontay Davis, another senior. And last but not least, number 15, junior Deontay Ware. Deontay Ware ready to take this Bradley defense by storm. As we all know, he can do just about everything for the Blue Raiders.
Well, Lee, I'm excited for this game. I got some words from our junior star, Deontay Ware, today in class. Ware mentioned the previous game against Gate City and how that has prepped them for this game. He said that really made them aware of how much energy they have to play with every single game. He said this game they're prepared to come out with the intensity and keep that up the entire game, as it did fizzle out against Gate City, but he said that won't happen tonight. He's very confident in his team and in his own skills here tonight. Deontay Davis will do the tip. Jacoby Wood puts on his basketball jersey at half court, but I'm sure there is a referee comment about his outfit, but he gets it back on and all set. It'll be Tyler Ferguson against Deontay Davis for the tip, and Davis wins that one. Cleveland will start quick. It's Davis, fakes the three. Good D by Rothwell to get out there on the sharpshooter. But Davis this time pulls up, no good. Tucker with the rebound.
All right, Drew, so we all know Cleveland has an amazing offense, but what are they going to do tonight to stop Bradley on defense?
Well, Bradley's offense isn't the best, definitely isn't as good as Cleveland's. But Cleveland needs to get a few steals like that. That's for sure, but Wood misses the layup with his left hand as he felt the footsteps of Jared Elrod. It's no good. Tyler Ferguson held that ball for quite some time, but Tucker trying to get some offense going for the Bears. Rothwell to Clark. Clark in the corner. Nice defense from Cleveland, but Rothwell for three. It's good. He set his feet, got that shot up and good. A quick 3 points for the Bears. Weichel. Line drive pass to Ware through his hands. Turnover. It'll be Bradley basketball. Cleveland, a little bit of press action going on. But with some baseline jumper, no good by Elrod, out of bounds off Ware.
And it looks like our sideline reporter, Olivia Calfee, has something for us. Olivia, all you.
Good evening. We are back after the girls' game, but if you are just now tuning in, my name is Olivia Calfee, and I'm your sideline reporter for tonight's game. As you can see behind me, we are having a pink out in honor of the Mary Ellen Loker Foundation and in support of one of our own coaches, Amy McGowan. But looking back at the last Bradley-Cleveland game, hopefully our Raiders can pull out another victory. So thank you for tuning in, and also stay up to date on our Twitter at Blue Raiders Live. But now I'm going to send it right back up to Leo and Drew.
Thank you, Olivia, for that nice update for us. We're always having our thoughts and prayers to Coach McGowan as she continues her fight. But on the basketball court, as CHS, it's their fight. Steal by Deontay Davis. It'll be Cleveland ball, 6-2, as Wood couldn't convert the three-point play. This time to Davis in the corner for a three. No good. Davis early over for 2 start, but Clark couldn't corral that loose ball. It's out of bounds. It'll stay Raider possession.
We're all right so far. Pretty decent defense by Cleveland, but it's been, you know, kind of the opposite. They haven't played to their true identity. They're starting off really slow on offense. So they've got to find the creases in this Bradley defense. Wide open three there by Jacoby Wood, and he misses.
Cleveland quickly 0 for 3 from the three-point line, down 6-2. Some nice D from Cleveland and nice deflections from Wood on this possession. Lamerick Tucker to Clark. Clark thought about it, said no, into Ferguson. Ferguson's layup good on Weichel. He got big, went up strong, got that layup up and good, 8-2.
Bradford looking for room, drives in, dishes it to Ware. Ware tries to go up for the shot.
But it's stripped out of bounds by Clark. It'll stay Cleveland ball, but Ware couldn't quite ever get a right handle on that ball. The off balance. Shot is up and good. It's a close shot, but Ware hit that, no problem.
Ware is such a versatile player. He, like I said earlier, he can do just about anything. So he's going to be really key to the success of Cleveland here tonight.
Tyler Ferguson walked pretty obviously. Gets away with it, but Ware hustles down the court. He's fouled by Sailor Clark, and no foul is called. Wow. Wow.
You don't see that one too often. Refs are quick to call that one, but I guess they just missed it there, Drew.
Ware got the pump fake, got Clark in the air. Clark on Ware's back, but he avoids the foul call. Davis over 2 people, no good. Ware walks. It's going to be Bradley basketball.
Trey Curry checks into the game.
Trey Curry walks just like that. The Bears turn it right back over, and Cleveland needs to get some offense going. Only 4 points through 5 minutes. This looks very similar to that Walker Valley game here at Cleveland a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it did, and all we can do is hope that Cleveland gets their act together a little bit and play the kind of offense that we know they can play.
Deontay Ware not playing like himself here tonight, obviously.
So, you know, so far the score is 10-4, and Cleveland is making plays on defense, but they just can't seem to put them up on the scoreboard. They are getting the ball. They're making plays. Malik Bradford and Jacoby Wood both got 2 key steals, but they just can't seem to convert.
Yeah, that one missed layup by Wood after the steal. But a foul called on Ware on Ferguson on the floor. 2 fouls on Cleveland, 1 on Bradley thus far. Tucker wide open for a 3. Was good. It's a 13-4 game.
Merrick Tucker celebrating on that one.
13-4. McCowan calls timeout. Nice start for this Bears team. Up 9 with 2.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Cleveland once again off to a slow start.
Yeah, and you're right. It does remind me a lot of actually their past game against Walker. Not playing to their strengths. And the difference tonight is they don't have Isaiah Johnson, as I've always praised him for it. He just brings that attitude and that character to this Blue Raiders team. Not available tonight, out with illness. So is Darius Howard. But Darius Howard is present here tonight, just not suited up for the game. So far, we've seen a lot of just the Blue Raiders not taking advantage of the opportunities that Bradley has just given them. Again, 2 key steals by Jacoby Wood and Malik Bradford. This game could be a lot closer if Cleveland would execute just a little better. And here with 2.5 minutes left in the first, Bradley leads 13-4. Romeo Weichel looking around. Ball's batted by Tucker.
But Tucker saves that, and Clark goes up for it. The big wide out can get up, and he does. That loose ball. Bears up 9, looking to go up double digits in the first quarter. Trey Curry's baseline J, no good. Hit Wood in his face. A blocking foul is called on Merrick Tucker. He has to be careful he doesn't get a T. It's on the floor, so it'll stay.
On that one, Drew, it really looked like Deontay Ware tripped up a little bit.
Looked like Ware was too wild, but he still draws that blocking foul.
Sure does. Great job right there.
They need to convert these into points. And a foul is called on Elrod. Mason Rothbard was trying to pull Kevin Garnett there and jump up and block that ball from going in after the whistle, but he couldn't quite get up there high enough.
Nice layup there.
As a layup by Weichel on Mason Rothbard, gets a Cleveland back up on the board, down 7.
And again, last few minutes, pretty good defense by Cleveland, but still failing to get any points on the board.
Tucker thought about it. Ferguson to Tucker in the corner. Lemerick brings it back out. Steal by Jacoby Wood on Jared Elrod. This time Wood converts on the fast break opportunity, 13-8. 4 quick points.
And there you go,
for the Blue Raiders.
Drew got the steal the first time, missed the layup.
A good defense always turns into good offense, Leo, and that's something that Cleveland has lived by tonight and all season. As they always do a great job of getting those steals and converting them into fast break points. Shot blocked by Deontay Davis.
Wow.
That was Trey Curry's shot. No good. Pass, though, by Weichel, inadvertent. But Cleveland's going to hold that for the last shot. Down 5. They could commit to 2 just like that. They were down 9 just a minute ago. Bradford to Ware in the corner. Ware shot, no good. Weichel with the board. Weichel shot, no good as well. At the end of 1, Bradley 13, Cleveland 8. 4 straight points for Cleveland to round out that first quarter as they're clawing back after getting down 9 points.
So far, Drew, Bradley has had the edge here in the first quarter, but what have you seen that's really popped out to you?
It's not what I've seen. What I have seen is what I haven't seen. That's this CHS offense. They've not converted their chances in the points they've been making. Unforced errors that they can't against this well-coached Bradley Central team. They're always well-coached, and they always give Cleveland a hard time in the first half, as we saw this past game at Bradley Central.
Yeah, you know, and that's very uncharacteristic of Cleveland. You're used to them coming out and just making threes everywhere with Davis, and honestly, everybody on that roster can shoot the three ball if needed. So it's not common to see this Cleveland offense playing this way. And it looks like Olivia is in the student section, ready to interview a few of our very own Cleveland High School students. Olivia, over to you.
Hey guys, I'm here in the student section with 2 girls, Erin Sutzman and Caitlin Hanshoe. So Erin, this is your last time in the Bradley Cleveland student section, so what is it like?
It's very bittersweet because everybody here loves the atmosphere of this rivalry, and I'm definitely going to miss it.
That's awesome. And Caitlin, I know that you're a wrestling cheerleader, so y'all get to go to state this weekend, so what's that going to be like?
I'm very excited to go cheer at state with all my whole team and just be able to cheer our team to a victory as we hopefully get the plaque back.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Now I'm going to send it back up to Leo and Drew.
Thank you, Olivia. Take Cobb at the line.
Take up at the line, and he hits 1 of 2. Cleveland fans are more into that free throw than they have been all game, as we know. Cobb played for Cleveland his first 3 years of high school. Woods layup, no good. Clark with the foul. It's Clark's second foul already in the game, early in the second quarter. Wood will have 2 free throws. He's 0 for 1 tonight from the charity stripe.
Wood looking to make both of these to make it a 4-point game. And first one's good.
Yes, Wood hits the first one. As he converts number 2 in the game for Bradley. Number 4, Ashton Boyd. Out goes Clark with 2 fouls. Boyd with his first minutes of the contest. As is Grant Hurst, who is freshly checked in the game.
The freshman getting valuable minutes here for Cleveland.
A 10-second call on Bradley as Tucker took his time getting up the court. That's just uncharacteristic for the senior guard.
Got to be aware of the time, Drew.
But he knew it. He didn't even have to look back what the call was. He knew exactly what the call was going to be. And he knows he has to improve on that, as it won't happen again. We all know Lamerick and how talented he is. Bradford falls down, gets back up, and hits the shot. What an acrobatic play from our own senior guard. Shot by Rothwell. Prayer goes in. Davis, 4th 3 of the game, no good. Out of bounds. Josh Black in the game for Cleveland. Out comes Grant Hurst. Weichel in the game from Malik Bradford.
And as you like to say, Drew, the secret ingredient, Josh Black. Checked into the game.
The Josh Black chants ran in from the stands. Elrod's pass over the head of Rothwell, but he recovers. Still by Davis. Davis. Layup in transition, up and good. Lead back down to 2.
Nice hustle play there by Davis. Jacoby Wood by himself, and the layup is good.
And again, Cleveland's defense converting into offense. Score is tied up at 16, a 12-3 run for Cleveland in the last 2.5 minutes of game action here at the Raider Arena. Cleveland showing why they're the 14th with the state, fighting back. A tough first quarter, but already come up to the big start in the second quarter.
Bradley started off pretty good, but then again, these are the Cleveland Blue Raiders, and it's tough to contain them for a full game, Drew.
Josh Black guarding Trey Curry. Curry drives in on Black. Black says, no, sir. And he sends that out of bounds. Nice play by Josh Black. Pass to Lamarick Tucker, tied at 16. And after a nice start and after a very explosive play by Tucker on the three, he was fired up. He's not so fired up anymore, Leo, but he's looking to stay calm, get a pass to Rothwell, knocks on his third three of the game just like that. Mason Rothwell having a game.
And you've got to contain him. I mean, the only times that Bradley has had successful possessions is when Rothwell drains that three.
And Weichel saves after a missed three, saves his own miss, gets it to Ware takes it in for two. Hustle play by Weichel, and nice play by Ware to get that floater up and good. Timeout, Bears to avoid the 10-second call once again. Another quick timeout for Bradley Central. Up one with 5 minutes left to go in this first half.
So far, we've seen a lot of Jacoby Wood on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Jacoby Wood proving his worth here tonight, as well as Deontay Ware making crucial shots. That's what led them back into the game, only down by one with 5:21 here left in the second quarter.
Lamarick Tucker gets the ball with Wood on him. Josh Black stays in the game at center. He's guarding Trey Curry once more. Black, good D on Curry again. This time Ware on Curry. Ware forces the steal. Wood takes it himself. It's fouled by Lamarick Tucker. And Tucker talking, and a double technical as Lamarick Tucker hit Wood in the face. Wood didn't like that, Leo, and a double technical on Wood and Tucker. So again, a double technical, and that's 3 fouls for Tucker, and so he'll come out of the game. Lamarick Tucker will come out for Tucker Green, as Green will check in the game for his first minutes. The ref's discussing because Wood was at the free throw line to shoot alone for the technical free throw, but when there's a double technical, you wipe out those free throws and you just shoot the ones that were called. They're explaining it to Coach McCowan and to Coach Chuck Clark. And they'll continue with 2 shots for Wood at the free throw line, looking to take the lead.
All right, so Wood at the line. First one is up and falls out.
Wood misses the first free throw. Out comes Merrick Tucker again. As I said, Tucker Green comes in. As Wood misses both free throws.
Trey Curry looking for room, guarded by Deontay Ware. Curry drives on Josh Black and gets the layup. Nice move there.
Yeah, nice play by Curry to get that speed around Josh Blackley, though. But it's a 3-point lead for the Bears as Wood resets the offense. And Wood is fouled hard once again. We'll go to the line for 2 more. Wood's first freebie, no good. Wood can't hit any of his free throws.
All right, it looks like Olivia's ready with us, our sideline reporter. Olivia, over to you.
Hey guys, I'm here with one of our senior band members, Noah Avery, who is actually also Student of the Month. So Noah, what's it like getting to play in the band for the Bradley-Cleveland game?
Well, it's great. I mean, you get to hang out with your friends and have a great time, and it's just, I love playing my instrument and all that, so, and I'm proud to support our Raiders, so.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Noah. And now I'm going to send it back up to Leo and Drew.
Thanks, Olivia.
Jacoby Wood with the and one there. Have a chance to convert this into an and one. But Wood flexed his muscles. He could have got teed up and ejected. Right there, Leo. It's a big break for Wood to not get teed up, because 2 tees is an ejection. Ferguson lowers his shoulder into Weichel, but no foul. Pass up to Deontay Davis again. Fast break layup for Cleveland. All day long they get nose. Their speed is unmatchable as Green will run the point for Bradley Central.
And just like that, Cleveland leads by 1. With a little bit under 3 left here in the second.
Foul caught on Deontay Davis, his second foul. Green at the free throw line. And Green's a freshman, but he had a big game against Cleveland last game at Jim Smitty Arena. But Green misses his first free throw. Back in comes Takeoff. Out goes Jared Elrod.
And you know, Drew, aside from all of the stories of, you know, Takeoff playing 3 years with Cleveland and going over to Bradley now, a lot of us know the accident that he was in. And, you know, his story just to get back to playing sports is incredible.
You're right, Leo. It's very refreshing to see him out on the court playing basketball. But another layup for Cleveland. I mean, they're getting those easy against the Bears. They're up 2 points, 24-22, with 2.5 left to go in the first half, but Green's three is good. Green can shoot the rock. We learned that this season, that's for sure. Davis, three, no good. He cannot find the bottom of the net from behind the three-point line. He's 0 for 5. Where, though, mid-range, up and good, and Deontay Ware calls himself, hello, like Carmelo Anthony, and he definitely looked like Carmelo Anthony on that mid-range. Shots up and good. Trey Curry, no good. Cobb's follow is good. Bears retake the lead, up 1, 27-26. Bradford shot rims out. Ball goes off Wood on the rebound. It'll be Bears basketball, up 1.
Wood playing tight defense there. Looking for his 4th steal of the night.
Oh, and they call a foul on Romeo Weichel. As Green will go to the line, as Cleveland's in the bonus, he'll shoot the front end of the 1-and-1. Green's first free throw, no good. Ware gets the rebound. Bradford looked for a call there as he got shoved. He didn't like it. Wood's not liking it. Foul on Trey Curry.
49.9 seconds left here in the second.
Wood will go to the line to shoot the front end of the 1-and-1. Jacoby Wood's about 1 for 9 at the free throw line. Hope he can make that better. He makes that one. And the cheers from the fans are louder than usual as Wood hits his free throw. Javen Burke in the game. Out comes Deontay Ware to get him out of foul trouble. Burke to play some defense at the end of this first half. Wood hits both. Cleveland back up 1 with 49 ticks left to go in the first half.
And Drew Burke, number 25, only a freshman, but he sure plays physical. And clearly, coach has confidence in him here tonight.
Under 25 ticks. Bradley looks for some offense. Pass to Curry. Curry blocked by Weichel. Burke gets the loose ball to Bradford. Bradford with a circus shot, no good. Cobb gets the board off his own foot. Green at the buzzer, no good. At the end of the first half, Cleveland 28, Bradley 27.
Pretty even first half, won't you say that, Drew?
It's a very even first half, but Coach McCowan ought to be happy with his team thus far. And he's down there with.
Yeah, Coach McCowan should be happy with that comeback. And it looks like Olivia is with him right now. So, Olivia, take it away.
Hey guys, I'm here with Coach McCowan for your halftime interview. So Coach, we've had a really close first half, but what are we going to change in halftime to pull out that Raider victory?
Well, I just felt like we came out with a little bit too high of emotions, and so we need to settle down. We missed some pretty easy ones. Didn't shoot it well from the free throw line. I thought we played some pretty solid defense that we just couldn't turn into offense. So we got to do a better job locating shooters and just make some adjustments.
All right, thank you, Coach. Now back up to Leo and Drew.
Thank you, Coach, and thank you, Olivia. Coach is right. We played really tight defense. We got a high number of steals in that first half. We couldn't convert them all to fast break opportunities, but we did convert a great bit of fast break layups, as the speed in transition for Cleveland is one of the key aspects of making this team the 4th-ranked team in the state.
Yeah, Drew, and another thing that Coach McCowan just said was that they were playing with a lot of emotions, and you could see that, especially with Jacoby Wood. You know, he didn't show too much. He did a good job of containing himself. But obviously, they're getting into the minds. Bradley's getting into the head of Cleveland, and it showed for most of that first half. Picked it up a little bit in the second quarter, and now they lead by 1.
But we're going to watch our talented Cleveland award-winning dance team as they prepare to take the floor and raise the roof here in the Raider Arena.
And thank you to our very own CHS dance team. Wonderful performance, nonetheless.
All right, fans, now it's time for the Amy McGowan three-point challenge. Tonight, Cleveland High School football coach Scott Cummings and Bradley Central.
All right, and while we wait for the second half to start up, here's a quick look at a few of our sponsors here at CHSLive.com.
to the community because the bros care. There is a ton of people doing fundraisers, so the bros created a global fundraising phenomenon, Spirit Nights. Spirit Nights happen pretty much like every Tuesday, and they get booked like 22 years in advance. The bros always donate 30% of purchases during Spirit Nights. Yeah, you heard it right! 30%!
Burrito time!
Favorites to enjoy on one plate, like our delicious new shrimp ravioli with lobster alfredo, a filled pasta like irresistible tortellini al forno, and a classic like creamy fettuccine alfredo, plus unlimited salad and freshly baked breadsticks. Because the best tour of Italy is the one you create, only at Olive Garden. We're all family here. Breadstick lovers, your new favorite lunches here. Breadstick sandwiches.
Revolutionary new Yamaha R1M and R1, the most MotoGP technology ever in a production superbike.
Has your car been buried under a wave of dirt and grime? Then come to Cleveland's own Surf's Up Car Wash. Our expert cleaning services will make your car shine like new. Visit us at either of our 2 locations, just off 25th Street and now on Dalton Pike. Get the best value wash for the best value price at Surf's Up Car Wash.
How good is the Yamaha FZ09 and new FZ07? One ride and you'll know. The FZ09 and new FZ07, only from Yamaha.
Now, Cleveland High School Athletic Director is escorting Amy McGowan to center court. Cleveland High School volleyball coach Ed Fred, Trish Flowers, and Principal Arthur O'Brien are presenting her with some flowers as a sign of support. Everybody, huge round.
All right, and as we get ready for the second half.
And now this is bigger than basketball. We love Coach McGowan here at Cleveland High School, and we support her in her walk, and she gets a standing ovation. We're very proud of her, and we're all rooting for Coach Amy McGowan.
Anyone that is currently battling cancer of any kind, please come to center court.
What a powerful demonstration.
For our community to put our rivalry aside and join together and support you.
As we support the people who have fought breast cancer who are fighting, Leo. This is bigger than basketball. This is very encouraging to see. It's a crosstown rivalry matchup, but this is bigger than basketball, and we will go together stronger. We'll make it. They'll make it, and we're supporting them every step of the way. Wow.
It's great to see these two teams, these two rivals just come together here at center court because, as you said, Drew, this is bigger than basketball.
Ladies, now you would take a bow. Every one of you take a bow because you are the star of this show. Every lady at center court take a bow because you made it. Carrie Dasher, lead the bow. Take a bow. All ladies, take a bow.
Wow. That's powerful, Leo. Tracy Walker out there, one of the most strong women we know in this community. She hugs her son, Jackson Walker, who played for Cleveland Middle School, one of our friends here at Cleveland High School. What a powerful moment at center court, but they put 5 minutes on the clock as the halftime continues. Leo, the first half was pretty evenly matched, as was the first matchup. The first half ended with Cleveland up 1 point. In the second half, Cleveland just exploded, won by 22 points. Cleveland could very well do that once more.
Yeah, they can, and I think what made the difference in the first half, or in the second quarter, better yet, because that's when Cleveland started fighting back a little bit. That's when you started seeing them get their identity back. You know, Jacoby Wood kept on going with the steals, just playing stellar defense. And in the second quarter, unlike the first, they started converting from all the turnovers they got. So that's obviously what's made the difference so far here in this game. Just overall, a much better job by Cleveland in the second quarter than the first.
And if they continue to play good defense and get the steals, get deflected passes, there's a stat that's kept in college basketball and the NBA, but not in high school, of deflected passes. You hear them talk about who leads the league in deflected passes. Well, Cleveland's team ought to lead the state in deflected passes, as they get plenty every game, but tonight it's been very evident. They have a hand on almost every pass, it seems, that the Bears have tried to complete in the first half. You know, Leo, also for Cleveland to get going offensively, Deontay Davis needs to find his shot. He went 0 for 6 from 3 in the first half. Davis is very streaky, but when he gets hot, he can get hot. He's trying to shoot at this halftime, trying to see, when he sees the ball fall once, he can get hot. He can't even get the shot to fall here at shoot around. We'll see if he can find his shot in the second half.
Yeah, and listen, this is very similar to what happened against Walker a week ago. He couldn't find a shot in the first half, but he did come back in the second and proved all of us wrong.
Yeah,
drained 3 out of 4.
He went
4 out of 4, excuse me.
4 out of 5 Davis hit in that second half against Walker Valley. In fact, the entire Cleveland team shot poorly in the first half from 3. In the second half, they missed 1 3. They made 10 of 11 from 3-point in the second half. They could very well catch fire in this second half here tonight. But it'll be very interesting to see what happens. There's a minute and a half left in this halftime break. Bradley continued to shoot with Cleveland in the huddle, talking about the second half. It's been a long halftime break. Both teams in the huddle as we prepare to end this halftime break. But again, overall a good half from Cleveland, a good recovery in this second quarter. A nice few plays by Josh Black, the senior, pitching in. Nice on the defensive side of the ball. Lemarick Tucker with 3 fouls will start the second half. So Cleveland could very well attack Lemarick, get him number 4, make him ride the bench for the majority of this second half. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Lemarick and his 3 fouls.
Obviously, for Bradley, Drew, you want a guy like Lemarick on the court at all times if possible, but with those 3 fouls he has on him, he's got to kind of control himself here in the second half, or it could cost his team.
And as we begin second half, Malik Bradford runs the point for Cleveland. Bradley in the 2-3 zone, which should always leave an open three, as it does there for Davis. Davis 0 for 7 as that one rims out. Another steal for Cleveland. Wood to Bradford to Davis. This one falls. Davis hits his first 3 of the game. Points off of turnovers. And another turnover by Bradley. Clark throws it out of bounds.
And again, Drew, it's just crazy how similar this game is to Cleveland's against Walker. It's just very similar in all aspects.
Deontay Davis looking in by the ball, finds Bradford. Bradford to Davis for 3 in the corner. No good. Misses everything. Clark gets the rebound. It's a 4-point game after the 3 by Deontay Davis. Bradley looking for some offense of their own. Good D by Cleveland. Clark thought about it. Takes it inside to Elrod for 3 in the corner. No good. Weichel gets the board. Weichel to Ware. Ware's layup. Good in transition. Cleveland once again gets a layup in transition.
Bradley trying to answer back quick. As quick as this Cleveland offense, that's all they can do is try to answer back as soon as possible. And Bradley slows things down.
Good 6-point lead for Cleveland. They trailed most of the first half. They're up 6 early in the second half. 3 from Rothwell, no good. Foul by Clark on the rebound. It's Clark's 3rd foul. So Clark and Lamarick Tucker with 3.
Malik looking around the court. Sends it over to Davis. Bradford again with the ball.
Bears still in the 2-3 zone. Shot by Ware, no good. Bears get the rebound. Lamarick Tucker backs out. Bradley trying to find some offense. They find Rothwell. Gets Wood in the air. And the foul. Rothwell hits the shot up and good. Rothwell's free throw up and good. A 3-point game as it's back down to 1 possession. 33-30. 5.5 minutes in the 3rd. Ware's mid-range, no good from the elbow. Tucker with another board. Elrod to Ferguson. Ferguson's shot no good. Clark's follow, no good. Wood gets the board.
Cleveland looking to get some points on this possession as they failed the last 2.
Wood with the 3 over Clark. It's good. Jacoby Wood. After an energetic first half, he calms down, sets his feet, hits the 3. Timeout, Chris McCown. It's a full timeout as Wood nails the 3.
Raiders lead by 6 with 4:55 left here in the 3rd quarter.
But it'll be Bradley basketball as Lamarick Tucker with the ball in bounds. Bradford looking to get a hand on this inbound, but it's a bounce pass to Clark. Pretty simple. Wood gets a hand on the ball. Clark almost had a 10-second call once again. See, it's the Curry. Curry shot in the paint is good. Trey went up strong. Pass, bad pass by Weichel, but Bradford chases it down. Davis for a three. He's off balance. You can tell that was going to miss. Going to set his feet, and he doesn't. 1 of 9 in the game from 3 is Deontay Davis.
Tucker looking to slow this down a bit. Bradley out of breath, can't really keep up with Cleveland. Tucker finds Curry.
Another double technical. Double foul, excuse me. Deontay Davis and Tyler Ferguson. Deontay's third and Ferguson's second. Shot up and good by Trey Curry. Curry says something to Wood running down the court.
Wow. Nice jumper there by Davis over 2 people.
And Trey Curry pushes Wood. And they call a T on Trey Curry. That's the right call. I thought he was going to call that on Jacoby Wood, but Curry pushed off, and you could tell it was going to happen. It was boiling. Curry was talking the whole time. He pushes Wood after the play. So he gets the technical, and Weichel will shoot the free throws. Weichel hits the first of the 2 technical free throws.
And Drew, in rivalry games like this, you expect to see that. But obviously at this point, Trey Curry just cost his team 2 points.
Weichel, a very good free throw shooter, hits both of them. It's a tech. It's 2 shots and the ball on a tech. So Cleveland will get the ball up 6 with a chance to extend the lead. Weichel's through the top of the key, no good. Ferguson gets the ball stripped by Davis, and a foul on Tyler Ferguson. His third. And Ferguson is irate. It's still a foul nonetheless. Davis will be line for 2 shots. Davis' first free throw up and good. Out comes Ferguson and comes Takeoff. And Davis hits them both. Cleveland shooting the ball at the charity stripe much better in this second half.
Yeah, they have. Drew Wood struggled a little bit on the free throw line. Hasn't shot any so far, but the rest of his teammates are looking good. Malik Bradford forces the steal. Misses the layup, rebounded by Weichel. Weichel dishes it out to Bradford. Bradford drives in.
Back inside. Bad pass to Trey Curry. Curry. Slams that one home. Lead still at 6 for the Blue Raiders. Bad pass from Deontay Ware. Backcourt violation. It'll be Bradley ball. Still down 6. Bears basketball. Clark will get the ball in bounds. Pass stolen by Bradford. Bradford's layup, good. Lead up to 8, just like that. Cleveland up 44-36 with 2.5 to go in the third quarter.
Interesting scene right there before that Cleveland possession, Drew. At the corner, you could see the Bradley student section telling Romeo Weichel that they're in his head, and Weichel just ignores them. The possession after that, layup by Bradford.
Cleveland very calm, cool, and collected. Up 8, Curry to the line for 2 shots. Curry's first free throw. He gets the roll. Bradley's still down 7. Curry has 1 more at the line. Curry misses the second. Ware gets the rebound.
And as you said, Drew, in order for Cleveland to pull out this win, they've got to stay calm, cool, and collected.
Cleveland wasted some clock. Davis's 3, no good. Elrod goes up strong and gets that rebound. Gets it out to Limerick Tucker. Into the game for Cleveland, Josh Black. Black gets Deontay Ware. Elrod back out to Trey Curry. Curry's handoff picked off by Bradford. Bradford fouled hard by Tay Cobb.
Wow.
Wow. And Cleveland's got to stay calm. They can't get back at Tay for that, but Bradford's hurting. But it is a clean foul. I mean, it's not intentional. He went for the ball. Just a tough ball from Bradford.
That's tough, Drew. Being a former teammate, that's tough. But nonetheless, Drew, calm, cool, and collected. Malik Bradford looks to drain both free throws.
When he does, gets up from the brutal fall and hits the first. And that's the kind of player Malik is. We got word from Saturday night that a couple players tried to fight Malik, and Malik didn't give him the time of day. He's a calm player. Misses the second free throw, but still, Malik Bradford, very calm player. It's nice to see him get back up from that and not retaliate immediately. But he's hurting, holding his hip. Wood gets a hand on this one as well. Wood fouled, but up through contact and hits the shot. 10-point lead for Cleveland. Tucker's deep 3 is good. NBA range. Trims the lead down to single digits, down to 7. Davis thought about it, pulled it back. This time Davis pulls it, no good. Cobb gets the board. Rothwell pulls 3 in transition. It's good. Lead down to 4. Cleveland will hold for the last shot in the third quarter. Down to 10 seconds left.
For the last shot, Weichel puts it up.
And I think Weichel was taken back by how wide open he was. Lost the ball, misses the shot. At the end of 3, Cleveland 47, Bradley 43.
Wow, Drew, these rivalry games are just so exciting, watching both student sections cheer on their respective teams. It's great, and we're in for an exciting finish. Bradley leading by 4. Excuse me, Cleveland leading by 4, 47-43. So, Drew, we saw more emotion here in the second half. How is that going to factor into the end of this game?
Hopefully, something that proved to be big in that third quarter is Limerick Tucker stayed out of foul trouble. He had a lot of emotion in the first half, but he controlled his emotion in that third quarter. He became the senior that we expected him to be. When Trey Curry got the technical, he held Trey back. When Tyler Ferguson got upset on a foul call, Limerick said, hey, it's okay, settle down. Because he knows they're still in this game. And he's a senior. He knows in that first half he got too upset, but he's settled down. He only has 3 fouls still. That's big to last through that full quarter without getting a foul called on him.
Yeah, that's right, doing one player we haven't seen yet in this game for Cleveland is Paco Patterson. But nonetheless, if need be, he will be in this game to possibly shoot the final shot to win it, if needed. As of right now, Cleveland leads by 4.
Pass by Tucker off the hands of Mason Rothwell. It'll be Cleveland ball. After the turnover, Cleveland up 4. Davis for 3, no good. Bradford rebound, blocked. Tucker gets the board. Bradley looking for some offense. Davis doing a nice job on Trey Curry. As Deontay Davis is winding for a foul call, he gives him a wide open layup in the paint. He's got to get more level-headed there as Tucker forces a turnover after the layup. Tucker stripped by Malik Bradford. What a play by Bradford. But offensive foul is called on Romeo Weichel as Tay Cobb draws the charge. Bradley can take the lead on this possession. Down 2. Rothwell's shot, no good. Rebounded by Deontay Davis. Down to Deontay Ware. Ware draws the foul. Clark's 4th. Ware would go to the line for 2 shots. Nice job by Ware to stay while Clark's momentum kept him going forward to draw the foul and get 2 shots at the line. And he hits the first free throw. Lead up to 3. Whereas almost a sure free throw shooter, and as I say that, he misses it. I jinxed him, Leah.
You sure did, Drew. And one thing about Ware that's really great to see is we both know him in class, and he's a funny guy. He's rowdy. But on the court, he's very disciplined, and he keeps his cool at all times.
Talk calling Deontay Ware and a technical foul on Deontay Ware. As that ref was staring him down, wait for him to make a mistake. Wow. Wow. And Curry misses the first technical free throw. He makes number 2. You know, 2 more shots at the line from the shooting foul. Excuse me. Rothwell will have 2 shots. For the technical foul. That was 2 for the shooting foul. Bradley will get the ball as well. 4 free throws in the ball. It's big. Rothwell, a great free throw shooter. Game is tied. It's Bradley possession. And a bad pass. Bradford fouled by Tucker, and their ball rims out. Bradford wanted that to fall. That's Tucker's 4th.
Wow, Drew, well, as high school basketball players, this is what they live for. Tied 48 all against your crosstown rival with 6 minutes left in the 4th. These are the kind of games these players live for. And here we are, Malik Bradford. First one is good. Blue Raiders lead by 1.
Again, Tucker with 4 fouls. They got to attack Tucker as well as Sailor Clark. Clark has 4 fouls. Could very well foul these 2 players out of the game. But Clark will come out for Jared Elrod. So save him from getting his 5th. Excuse me. Having a hard time here tonight, Leo. But Cobb gets the ball across half court. Pass by Cobb's 3, no good. Wood gets the board. Wood saved that ball right to Jared Elrod, but fortunately he missed the layup.
He sure did, almost a crucial mistake, but Bradley could not convert. Not taking advantage of all these opportunities they're getting, and they're down by 2.
Nice pass by Black. Wood couldn't haul it in. Pass off Tay Cobb. It'll stay Cleveland possession. Tyler Ferguson back in the game. Out comes Tay Cobb.
Got to maintain control. Josh Black does. Bradford looking for room, doesn't find any. Davis driving in. And the layup is good.
Big shot by Don Davis to go up strong over Mason Rothwell. Gets the roll, lead back up to 4 for the Blue Raiders. A wild shot and a late foul call on Josh Black. Wow. Curry would go to the line. 2 shots. Curry's first free throw is good. Miss number 2, rebounded by Davis, up to Bradford. Cleveland's nice to get points. Extend this lead to get some breathing room. Shot no good by Weichel, rebounded by Rothwell.
Blue Raiders lead by 3. Got to play tight defense. Tucker with the ball. Rothwell. Curry with the 3.
Just like that, the game is tied after a 3 by Trey Curry. Josh Black and the foul. Look Look at that man go.
Wow.
Looks like they decided the 3 by Trey Curry was a 2, so it's still it's now a 4-point game instead of a 3-point game after the 3-point play by Josh Black. That section's fired up for their senior center. That's a huge play right there, Leo, from Josh Black.
It sure was, and as you love to call him, the secret ingredient comes through right there.
Tyler Ferguson draws the foul, and he's talking. Got 2 shots at the line. And he hits the first. But he misses the second one. Black gets the board.
Bradford trying to put a move on Curry. Cleveland slowing things down a bit.
Look at Josh Black once again going up strong. Is that one to fall? Black's got 5 quick points, and Cleveland's got a 5-point lead. Trey Curry for 3, no good. Wood, left toenail hits the out of bounds line. It'll be out of bounds Bradley basketball.
Tucker looking to get something going.
Again, Tucker with 4 fouls. It's interesting to see if Cleveland will attack, but they haven't yet. Good defense by Josh Black, but a better shot by Lamerick Tucker.
Raiders looking to hold on to this 3-point lead with 2:20 left in the final quarter.
And Wood's going to hold this ball, juice this clock if they don't come up and guard him, but they do. And they're trying to keep running this clock. Foul called on Trey Curry on the floor, but still in the bonus. Bradford would go to the line. Cleveland wasted a minute of clock on that possession alone. The Bears just didn't come up to guard them. Bradford's first free throw on the front end, no good. Kind of hit those free throws. Rothwell with the board at the Tucker.
All right, here we go. Less than a minute and a half to go. Bradley has possession, down 3. Tucker shoots the 3 and misses, rebounded by Bradley.
They call a foul on Josh Black, and oh, that's a rough call.
Wow.
Ooh, boy. They called on Jacoby Wood, actually. I'm about to say Black did nothing,
yeah.
but Wood gets called for the tripping. Brooklyn's free throw is good on the front end. Excuse me, Cleveland has 10 fouls, so they're in the double bonus nonetheless. Ferguson misses the second. Bradford gets the board. 1:10 left to go in the game. Cleveland up 2.
Time to milk the clock. 1 minute left. If Cleveland wants to take a shot, it has to be a good one. No mistakes now with 40 seconds left in this.
And a foul by Jared Elrod, and he fouls the Raiders' best free throw shooter, so that's a plus. Weichel go to the line for 2 shots as they're in the double bonus. But again, they knew Cleveland was going to reduce that clock, as they should. Up 2, Weichel with 2 shots. Shooting 2 to make 1. And he misses the first. Wow.
You can feel the tension starting to build here in the arena as this game winds down to its final seconds.
Again, free throw number 2, Cleveland up 2. Michael hits number 2. That was a very high arcing shot, more than usual. In comes Javen Burke to play defense. A 3-point game. Burke, again, as you said earlier, is a very physical player. Bradley may as well, hopefully the last shot, they're going to call a timeout to draw up a play. They're down 3, need a 3 to tie. They could go for a quick 2 and foul. We'll see what Coach Clark decides to do. 58-55, 25.8 seconds to go in this game. But yeah, do you expect Coach Clark to drop a 3 here or to get a quick 2 in the foul?
I think with the tensions in this one so far, you can feel it. Weichel missed his first free throw. I'd go for the quick 2 and then the foul just because of the circumstances, because of the way this game has played out so far. Lots of emotion. So yeah, if I were the coach for the Bradley Bears, I'd go for the quick 2 and then a foul.
Yeah, Leo, that's a good point, because as we've seen tonight, the free throws for Cleveland haven't been at their best.
Yeah.
So if you get a quick 2 foul, they hit 1 or 2, you're down 2, you have a chance to hit a 3 to win or a 2 to tie in overtime. So we'll see what Coach draws up. It's most likely whatever Cleveland's going to give them. So we'll see. But if you're Cleveland, you're not mad if Bradley holds it for the last shot and attempts a 3, because they have one chance to get that done. Play good defense here, you're going home with a win. Rothwell, Curry, Ferguson, Tucker, and Elrod in the game for the Bears.
Change of roles here. It's coming down to Cleveland's defense and Bradley's offense.
Tucker going inside for the 2. No good. Ferguson get the board. That's no good. Davis gets the loose ball, and he is mauled. That's Tucker's 5th. He'll come out of the game. Timeout, full timeout, 9.6 seconds left to go. Deontay Davis will have 2 free throws, up 3. Again, with 9.6 seconds left, Tucker out of the game for Bradley. That gets rid of a 3-point shooter just like that. If Davis were to miss both of these, but that would be very uncharacteristic. But, Leo, they went for the quick 2, and Tucker tried to draw a foul instead of going for the layup easily. He couldn't convert, and he didn't get the foul call either. So an interesting sequence out of the timeout. out of the timeout. Into the game for Cleveland, Grant Hurst.
Well, it's been a thriller, Drew. And it'll come down.
I'm not sure. Looks like Davis won't shoot free throws. They're in the double bonus. I'm confused. But Davis, anyway, gets the ball, and he's fouled by Rothwell. That just hurt the Bears. 7.6 seconds left. They lost 2 seconds. So I'm not sure what the rule is. But nonetheless, Davis is at the line anyway with 2 seconds off the clock. Up 3, a chance to ice it. We're shooting 2 to make 1. Another timeout. Bradley to try to ice Deontay Davis like you're icing the field goal kicker. Full timeout for the Bears.
And again, Drew, just one free throw by Davis can potentially seal this one.
So Cleveland looking poised to come out of here with a win. We didn't expect it to be this close, Leo, but it's always going to be close when it's a Cleveland-Bradley game, when Bradley plays their best, and they have. Lamerick Tucker this time stayed out of foul trouble for the majority of the game. When it was at Jim Smitty, Tucker had 4 fouls early in the second half, so that gave Cleveland a chance to pull away without Bradley's senior leader. This game, Tucker had 3 fouls to start the half, but remained with 3 until halfway through the fourth quarter. I think, Leo, that might just be the reason Bradley stayed in this game. When you have your senior leader, the whole team seems poised to stay composed and continue to fight.
Yeah, and they did. They continued to fight up until these last 7.6 seconds left. But you never know, Drew. It's not over till it's over.
Lamerick Tucker has 5 fouls, but he continues to play. Looks like there's an error in the book, but hey, he's not complaining. Davis' first free throw is good. Davis hits them both. He puts in the Cleveland bench like someone was telling him that he couldn't do it, but he said, hey, man, I proved you wrong, buddy. 7.6 seconds left, down 5 points. Tucker's 3, no good. Ferguson and Elrod fought for the loose ball off Ferguson. And that's going to do it at the Raider Arena. The final score, the number 4 ranked team in the state, Cleveland Blue Raiders 60, Bradley 55. Very high intensity game.
It sure was, Drew.
There were 6 total technical fouls called in this game, as you'd expect from a rivalry matchup, but Cleveland comes out on top, keeps their cool enough to finish with the win at the Raider Arena. Coach McCowan has to be awfully happy with his team here tonight after a big win, but we're going to send it down as he's with our reporter for a post-game interview. It's all yours, Olivia.
I got gum. Hey guys, I'm here with Coach McCowan for your post-game interview. So Coach, I've heard you say time and time again how the senior class is going to hold a very special place in your heart. So with this being your seniors' last Bradley Cleveland basketball game, what do you have to say to them?
Well, at one point in time when we lost Deontay Ware, we had all 4 on the floor, 4 of our 5, and I thought they did a great job for us, just doing the little things at the end of the game, didn't panic, Really easy time to panic, and I thought we did a good job keeping our composure, making some plays, making them come out and guard us, and then hitting some key free throws in the game.
All right, so thank you, Coach. Now we're going to send it back up to Leo and Drew.
Thank you, Olivia, and thank you, Coach McCowan. Coach McCowan, when Deontay Ware got his 4th foul on that technical foul, Coach McCowan took Ware out of the game for good. That was with 6 minutes left to go in the game. Ware's arguably your best player, McCowan, showing that he's got control of this team, putting Ware on the bench saying, man, you can't do that. He put faith in the rest of his team to come out and win, and they did. Josh Black, speak on how his contribution to the team tonight helped them come out with a win.
Yeah, listen, when we look back at this game tomorrow, a week later, it's going to come down to Josh Black being the underrated X factor. I mean, he had so many crucial plays on defense. The and one he converted on offense. He was honestly a big part of how Cleveland just kept this momentum going and kept it going through the second half and pulled out the win.
Well, you're right, Leo. And with that, the final score, Cleveland 60, Bradley 55. I'm Drew Cook.
And I'm Leo, and it was a pleasure commentating for you guys tonight.
You've been watching CHSLive.com.